Yo, one more again. You know me, you seen me before. We're back at it. This is what's gonna be called redfish on a half shell. And it's self-explanatory. We're gonna put it on the grill on its shell. The half of a shell. It's 2 halves to a fish, right? So we're gonna have 2 half shells. This is my favorite way to do redfish. A lot of people like it blackened in a skillet, a cast iron skillet, and I don't argue with that. Trying to get through the rib bones right now. Serrated in. Redfish got big rib bones. That's where we're getting that little. Okay, now I'm through. So what you do is stay in touch with your backbone. And if you've seen previous videos, I like to leave it on a little bit just so it gives me an even surface on this side. Same thing. Stay in touch with the backbone, but we gotta work through these ribs. They're pretty robust. But the best part about doing redfish on a half shell is you don't have to fillet it, which ain't a problem for me. I don't mind filleting fish. You wanna see something interesting, y'all? Let's see what this redfish been eating. Here's his belly. I'm guessing blue crab and shrimp. Let's go ahead and cut it open and see. Yeah, that's shrimp, definitely. Normally I don't cut them open with an electric knife. It's a little easier with a blade. Yeah, there's a piece of shrimp. See if we can slide it on out. Well, that's blue crab. See that little fin right there? Let's get him up. See that? There's a claw. That's a little baby blue crab. Here go the rest of them right here. This is all digested crab. He probably ate that a couple days ago. I pulled him out of here with a whole crab, with a whole fish. Yeah, it's a little disgusting, but you see it. They're shell crackers. He's been on ice. I just caught this fish about 3 hours ago. Let's see if I can open his mouth and I'll show you just how it works on the inside. Some fish have teeth. Let's see if I can protract his jaws. He's frozen. There we go. So, you see that? That's almost like sandpaper, but it's gritty. But way back here, down in the back of his throat, about right here, he got chompers. And they just grind shellfish back there. They inhale like this, like a bass. They don't bite with their teeth like piranha, because you see they don't have teeth. That's just sandpaper. Now, you can feel it. It's there, but it ain't jagged teeth like a pelagic, offshore species. So their mouth opens like this. They take in a big gush of water and everything in front of them. They don't chew or bite up here. They inhale and then back here in their throat. I can't, man, if I could really get his mouth open, you can see him. That's his teeth back there in his throat, and he just crunch like this. It pulsates like a heartbeat, and it'll grind up anything. Blue crab, shrimp, fish. So that's the purpose behind the redfish. If you look at the anatomy, the head slopes down, the mouth's on the bottom. They're bottom feeders. A trout, like this, their jaws protract really wide. Look how much his mouth opened up. And this is a small fish. This is only like about 17-inch fish. Trout, look how their eyes are on top of their head. When they're swimming along, they look up. They'll come up and attack fish and bait on top. Redfish, their eyes are on top, but their mouth on bottom. They forage like this. They swim down. That's why you ever hear a redfish tail, and their tail will be out the water like this. In 8-10 inches of, well, probably 6 to 8 inches of water. Right? They're down here just eating whatever. These fish, predatory, swim along and come and eat up. So that's the anatomy on them. Right now we're gonna flay a flounder. This is a unique fish. This is a fish that can be found from Texas to the Carolinas. You probably know about it from Disney movies, but this fish is very unique. It lays flat on the bottom. You see it looks like this here. It blends in with the sandy bottom On the back side is all white. No eyes, you can see the mouth, here's his gills. On this side, 2 eyes, and here's his mouth. And they do have teeth. These fish, from what I'm told, start off with 1 eye on each side of his body when they're juveniles, when they're babies. And as they mature, this eye rolls over to the top. And they lay flat on the ground, they burrow in the sand, similar to like a stingray. But to the point of filleting these, this is a very unique fish. We're gonna get 4 fillets off of 1 fish, y'all. 4 fillets off 1 fish. Now, I've used an electric knife in the past. I don't use an electric knife for this type of fish. Here's their spine right here. So I'm gonna come right down the spine. Hopefully this knife is sharp enough. This is about a 6-inch blade. I can tell right now that it may not, there we go. I just had to get the flat part on it. And you'll see why we start this way. The fish, this is all meat up top. Down here is his belly. It's right about in this region here. So I'll just cut around. Well, I was trying to avoid the blood, but it looks like I was unsuccessful with that. They got these little fan type feather fins. I like to just come along the edge and create a little space. You need a sharp knife here. You gotta sharpen your knife for this. And I'll show you how to get 4 fillets. Okay? And then you can start working your way right along the bone. And it's gonna be something that, don't be scared, y'all. Just give it a go. Pinch it back. You can hold your hand here and fold it up, or use your fingers. Just keep your fingers out the way. And come right along. All the way down to where you made that first incision. See that? Now this is only a 15-inch flounder. They get a lot bigger than this. Now, there's 2 fillets, right? You see their skin here. With scales on it, they're very slight. I can peel a couple back and show you. That's how little the scales are. But you don't want that in your mouth. You don't want that in your mouth. So we say goodbye to that. Grab something, pinch it down, keep your knife tight with a slight angle downward. And a lot of people don't even move the knife. They'll hold the knife still and then rock back and forth with the skin, but I don't have a good grip on this guy. You can go either way. Now there's 1 whole fillet of fish. There is no bones in that. Those are what they call ribbons. Those are actually, that's the meat that goes up into these fins. I usually just trim that off. I usually get that to my dog. So there's 1 fillet. We can do the same here. 2 fillets. Not a lot of meat, but this is a small flounder. It's only 15 inches. All right, now I told you that you get 4 fillets on this. A lot of people don't even realize that on this backside there's 2 more fillets. Same way we did the last one. You see that line there? That's technically this fish's lateral line. But you gotta have a sharp knife. And my knife isn't as sharp as I wanted it to be. There we go. So I'm just gonna get through with this one. I'm not even gonna work around that ribbon bone. But one thing I wanted, I should have left them all. Before I fillet those, I wanted y'all to see something. You can see the difference in the color of the meat when it's on this white side, where they lay on the sand, because they lay on sandy bottoms on the edge of oyster bars. For example, I'll be interested when I cut this gut open to see what he ate. I can tell y'all what I caught him on today was an imitation shrimp. I don't fish with live bait. A lot of people do. Hard to argue with live bait because it's successful. Real fish eat real fish. My job when I'm fishing is to make a real fish eat a fake fish. That's what makes it fun for me. I call it hunting underwater, y'all. The bottom side is always a little thinner. But look, you can see that's a fairly decent fillet job. I don't know what kind of light you're getting. Like, you can probably see through that backbone, right? I used to be intimidated by filleting fish off the skin because I thought it was impossible and you had to be a professional. You don't. And I'll tell you this, the first time you try it, you may hack something up, but by the second or third time, you'll have it down. Ain't nothing to it, y'all. Go ahead and give it a shot. But anyway, I probably said too much or not enough, but I've never been known for not being loquacious. That's a double negative. Alright, y'all, I'm out. Subscribe to that channel, hit that button, leave Sean Deasy a comment, and look at all the rest of his videos.